Called the personality. I called the personality. Look in my eyes, what do you see? Venom! Ba-dum-dum.
What kind of beer do you like? Heineken? Fuck that shit! Pabst Blue Ribbon!
Yeah, I heard I got Bully Ray next week, but I don't believe it. See, I don't even have a match tonight, but I'm still working out because I have nothing else to do. What am I gonna do? That's what I do. What am I gonna do? Play the guitar?
What a bunch of idiots, imbeciles, stupid as it gets. Stupid, clueless idiot, a bunch of clueless nuts. Is there anybody here that's got any brains? Stupid, stupid, stupid every day, every night. So stupid. Yeah, just really stupid.
What a fucking
what a fucking show. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pin Down Podcast for today. What did we watch today? We watched fucking Raw. Of course we watched. We just finished watching it. And holy shit, that was a wild fucking show.
I was not expecting for a go home show to just some of the stuff the announcers were just saying, and we're gonna get into it. But fuck, they were just going off. You got Pat talking about blue pills. You got Cole talking about eating, and basically just said like, "Oh, bad guys," talking about shit about the town. He just exposed the business. You got Cole.
This episode tonight
great.
per commentary was a wild one, man. Like it was fucking crazy.
Yeah. It was fucking wild. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I got to do something real quick. I got to do something real quick for you.
Mankind, the greatest WWE hardcore man.
I just felt like playing that clip. I'm not gonna lie, we haven't played it in a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say hello to chat. Let's kick things fucking off. Let's get through this because it was a good show, and the fact that it looks like it's more often than not going to be an hour and a half show, I'm really liking. That's a good change. That's a really good change. With that, we will say hello. Sitmi Senpai, hello, welcome. Jack of all casuals, hello. Jalek, hello. Thank you everybody for coming in and talking in chat. Thank you to everybody who's just watching. And with that, I think we just get right into it. Start off the show with
Seth Rollins.
Rollins, yeah.
Ring. He's cutting a little baby promo, being like, "Oh, this and that and that and this. So I'm in the Rumble. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win in the Rumble." All that shit, just the generic shit that happens before the Rumble, being like, "I'm in it to win it, and I'm not gonna lose, and I can't lose. I'm the greatest." Type of generic promo. Gunther comes out and basically, is like, "What? You're gonna fucking face me? You're a bitch."
Yep.
His entire thing, and then Logan Paul comes out and says, "I second that you're a bitch, and also I want to face you, Gunther, because I am also gonna win, and I'm in it to win it, and I'm cool, and I'm hip, and I'm down with it." It was a look. You have to do these types of segments. These are kind of you do need them, especially on a go home show. It is what it is. It didn't go on forever. It was about 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
15 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
15, 20, yeah.
Yeah. So, we started off with that, and I think it's pretty much a cut and dry segment of how they usually do those, but I don't know if you guys had any thoughts on either of
the one good thing, it is finally nice to see Gunther be out there with main eventers now. Not like as much as I like Damian Priest and I was okay with the Jey Uso feud. It's nice to see him actually out there with like a Seth Rollins. I'm like, Gunther needed this after Survivor Series, in my opinion. So to finally see him here was good. I pitched this to you off when we were watching the show that if Rollins wins and he's going to pick Gunther, if Punk's favors, maybe he gets added to that match. I would not hate a Rollins Gunther Punk triple threat since we've already done Rollins and Punk 1-on-1 already.
Considering the promo at the end of the show, I think Punk is probably winning the Rumble.
Yeah, he's a definitive. Yeah, that's a definitive. He's winning. Yeah.
I think that's how it's going to be. Who knows? I'm leaning towards him more, but it's been a toss up this entire time.
Yeah,
I've really had a hard time because there's so many ways I could go about it, which is how you want the Rumble to be. Because I know there's a lot of years where we're like, oh, this person's going to win for sure. This person's. This year, I feel like more than in the past couple, it's a lot more up in the air of who's going to win. Even in the women's side, I think you could make a case for a couple different people. Charlotte could win.
Charlotte,
Becky,
Becky,
Yeah.
Jordan Grace,
win.
who just got signed officially today.
If I can say something just real quick, I do think that the male side of the Rumble, it is really stacked. Like I'm not seeing this stacked Royal Rumble since probably 1992 or maybe 2015. Like this is or 2016, excuse me. This is a really stacked Rumble.
Maybe 2008. I would say 2008 was pretty stacked. 2008 was pretty stacked.
97 was all right.
Yeah.
Now 97, the one thing was they had brought in a lot of CMLL guys.
2001.
Lover
2001 Rumble.
Mil
Mascaras,
eliminated himself from the Rumble.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
02 Rumble was pretty stacked.
For him.
Yeah.
Especially like once he got to the latter half of the 02 one. Yeah. I think this one will be potentially not the most, but maybe the most in this modern era.
And and we're forgetting about the greatest Royal Rumble.
Oh,
fuck off.
I try to forget those, but all right. Yeah, thanks, Cream. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on. CM Punk got interviewed backstage. He says he wants to win the Rumble. Okay, cool. Sami Zayn rolls up. He's there, and he talks to Punk, and then he moves to another room, and Karrion Kross is there, and I don't give a fuck about Karrion Kross. And then Karrion Kross leaves, and then Cody Rhodes shows up. By the way, this is all one segment, by the way.
Yeah.
There's no cut. This is all one continuous segment, which I didn't like.
Yeah, it was one continuous shot. Like
it wasn't needed.
Yeah.
It wasn't needed here. I don't mind those shots. I don't think it was needed here.
I just don't know why'd you need Karrion Kross. I think throwing Karrion Kross in between Punk and Cody Rhodes is like, what the fuck no.
Yeah.
It's definitely not on that level.
They're setting up
looking that way.
They're kind of setting up a Sammy Cross feud, kind of. Seems like we're going towards.
Well, I guess the Wyatt Six shit is done then.
Yeah, they confirmed. They're on SmackDown.
Yeah, they moved them to SmackDown.
Yeah. I think you just end that and let those guys wrestle as under something else. Maybe you keep them as a faction, but have them wrestle, do something else. I don't know. But the Wyatt Six is fucked, and Karrion Kross's bullshit is really fucked.
No one cares about Kross. No one. Like, if he didn't have Scarlett, I legitimately think people wouldn't give a fuck when people see him. That's it.
Yeah.
No one cares about the guy. He's like,
I agree. I'll agree with there.
He's like Mark Marrow. His wife's more over than he is.
Fuck.
At least he can wrestle though.
Oh, so is Scarlett gonna powerbomb him?
That wouldn't surprise me, man. Like
Scarlett's gonna fuck Brock Lesnar.
Yes, Scarlett's gonna. She's gonna leave. Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh fuck. All right, so we get on to our first match. Oh, we get A-Town Down Under just shitting on everyone in the crowd, including 2 Chainz. Austin Theory says he is now 1 chain.
That was kind of
that. That's pretty good.
Too bad Mr. T wasn't there. He was he could be multiple chains. I mean, he had more chains around his neck than his ancestors.
3 chains.
So.
3 chains. Yes.
That's a wild one.
I didn't say that.
Wild.
Roddy Piper did. Okay.
That is true. But holy shit! Roddy Piper also went half blackface. I wouldn't suggest doing that on here. Jesus,
wasn't his idea. That was Vince's. But all right.
Oh, I'm sure it was Vince's. I can.
Yes,
I can
makes
imagine.
sense. It definitely was Vince's idea.
Yeah. Roddy probably talked them down to half. Vince probably was like, "Just go full."
I like how
Do
he's
it,
like,
pal. This is good shit.
I like how Piper was coming out trying to do like Saturday Night's Fever. He's like, I was trying to dance like Michael Jackson. I'm like, the fuck did you just say? That's a fucked up segment.
Vince looked at him and was like, "That's good shit, pal. Go out there.
Yeah.
Damn it."
I fucking like that. Yeah.
That's an episode all in itself. But yeah, let's get back to the show. I just had to say that was hilarious.
So we have Judgment Day, aka Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough versus the War Raiders, Eric and Ivar, for the WWE World Tag Team Champion. I don't know if the titles were on the line, but
they were.
I think they were.
They were, yeah. It should have been the women's tag titles, and we'll get to that. I wish it was, but JD McDonough fucking almost broke his neck.
Dude,
like
JD McDonough tonight.
30 seconds into the match, he got fucking rocked.
Yeah.
That commentator spot. Oh.
Yeah. So paint the picture for the chat. Ivar was outside waiting to get Asai moonsault from the middle rope. JD didn't see the table. He did the moonsault was good, but it was the after fact that happened, and he like went shoulder blade straight up back first to the announce table. It looked really fucking bad because it looked like he hit his head on the brand new announce table.
Yeah. I thought he hit his head for a second.
He did because he whiplashed.
Yeah.
He hit the back of his neck right where it meets the shoulders.
Yeah.
And then with so much force, his head slammed back into it.
Yeah.
It was like that was.
It was bad.
He's fine at least, but fuck, that looked really bad.
I was shocked he was still going. I think we were all thinking, he's still going.
Yeah. I'm surprised that they didn't stop the match, honestly.
I think because he kept waving people off, and he's like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah.
And if it was something like that was really fucked up, I hate to say it, but he's probably not pulling a Taz where he's breaking his neck and still wrestling the match type of thing.
Yeah.
He's probably just down. He's just down, and he's not getting up back up. So
he just staggered.
Yeah, there was that. Dominic did well. Shout out to my boy Dominic. I mean,
looked good.
He had a fucking good night. He was in 2 segments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
3 actually. There was a backstage one he was in that was kind of a nothing burger, but
yeah. The one thing I hate about Dominic's whole thing is the 619. His 619 looks like shit. I'm sorry, it just does not look good.
Honestly, make the splash his finisher. I get why he does the 619, but just that splash should just be his finisher.
Not give him the Stone Cold Stunner.
Why not give him the Brainbuster? Didn't Eddie do the Brainbuster in WCW?
Oh, yeah, honestly, just have him do the 3 Amigos, and then he does the frog splash.
Yeah, but a lot of people can't pull the move off.
Good.
I don't think it'll look good. I think just doing a Brainbuster going into this frog splash would be like his like perfect like.
He could do it. It was his dad. Are you telling me he can't do his dad's move?
Who, Eddie?
No, Dominic. He can't do his dad's move. Come on.
Yeah, his father's Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah, his dad's Eddie Guerrero.
Exactly. Yeah. He could do the 3 Amigos. This is why he can't do the 619 because raising on his dad, and his deadbeat dad never taught him how to do it properly.
Think about that. Your uncle's fucking Chris Benoit. Think about that for a second.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
That was the closest we had to anything Chris Benoit related. So, we have this clip from this person because they went insane. We will have a video on it.
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
That fucking fat ass. My God.
Fuck
man,
him.
we're gonna-
I
we-
called
we
it.
act-
I called it. I knew he was a piece of shit.
yeah, because you're related. He's your fucking cousin. We're gonna have a video on Mark. The IWC was wild this weekend because we didn't have the show. That's my fault, by the way. Sorry, everybody. We will do a video on it. It's wild. It's wild.
IWC wilding this week, man.
Yeah.
Wild. So the War Raiders won. It was a decent match.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
all right.
Do we want to talk about this match a little longer? Or do we want to move on to the? Rey Mysterio
I'll make a
match?
quick point. After
Yeah.
this, the War Raiders need to now be in the tag team title scene now. And what I mean is they got to deal with other tag teams. What I would do, just do them in the New Day. Just have the New Day take the titles off of them. I think it's time. Honestly, I like the War Raiders, but you got to pull the trigger on the New Day now.
I think we need more tag teams. We need more tag teams be involved in both divisions for Raw or both shows, Raw and SmackDown. Because
SmackDown's kind of fixing it, kind of.
yeah, kind of. But I mean, like Raw, they need some legit tag teams that are actually pretty
Yeah.
good. Like,
I would have said before the whole TNA stuff, I would have brought up Fraxium.
yeah,
Yeah.
With Fraser and Axiom.
Yeah.
I mean, now you're doing that with TNA. I go ahead and do that. But I would have probably brought them up.
Yeah.
My apologies. I've been up all fucking day.
This is why I was hoping they were going to bring the Usos back together.
yeah,
Because
Usos.
yeah.
They work at an Orange Julius.
That's Paul Heyman's actually he's gonna be fucking managing soon.
Oh shit!
Just come out with bottles of orange juice and spray it on the
Yes.
Oh my God! Yeah, we're getting canceled for this episode.
Everyone gets all sticky and mad at them because
We had a Benoit reference and a Jew reference. Yeah, we're canceled.
why'd you pour orange juice all over me? What the fuck?
But yeah,
Oh,
like
no.
the Usos, you could have brought
Go.
Usos a New Day. Imagine doing that at Mania for the tag titles. That would hit.
Hopefully, A-Town Down Under does something. Honestly,
Yeah, I'll be okay with that.
but
Because I think SmackDown they're gonna do multi-man tag. You can't have two multi-man tags, right?
no, I don't think so. Like,
Yeah.
we'll save it for later. But I think there's, like I said earlier when I talked to you guys earlier, I see a lot of future. I see a lot of money in Theory being a singles guy and going to a certain other company and not AEW. So let's not talk about that shit. But yeah, I think there's a lot. Like, yeah,
Yeah. I think that's possible. I don't know. They'll find. I think they'll probably find two NXT guys to put together as a tag team real quick and throw them up on the roster, or you'll get like another oddball tag team, kind of like Miz and R-Truth,
Yeah.
something like that. Like you need some of that stuff, but you do need like straight up tag teams. That's why them getting the Motor City Machine Guns was great. If they had Gallows and Anderson still,
I think they still have them. It's just they're not using
they're in
them right
Noah, I think, aren't they?
now. Are they in Noah right now? I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't even know if they're under contract still, but I know they're in Noah.
I know they were in NXT for a bit. They were using them in NXT forever.
what tag team? Sorry,
Gallows
Carl
and
Anderson, Gallows and Anderson,
Oh,
the OC.
Anderson's injured. He did something to his arm. I think he got Tommy John surgery a few months back. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Mm,
all that.
almost and Anderson, almost and Gallows. I get that. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that tag team.
Too much gooning.
We need almost guys. Almost, we're on all my.
Well, he's
almost
coming.
tag teams, all right.
He is coming up soon because he gave
So
away his
am I.
title.
Yeah, you know what? Matt Bloom's not doing nothing on NXT. Just fucking do Gallows and fucking Ryan Bernard.
We got
Yeah.
Tensai back.
Oh, God.
Tensai back guy. Yeah.
Oh no.
Tensai, fuck. Yeah. So, anyways, let's talk about Rey Mysterio and Xavier Woods.
Yeah. There's a special
So
announcement
Xavier Wood.
before we forget.
Oh man, you go ahead with this.
Yeah, this match was. okay. It was pretty wild. Before the match started, Xavier came out, told everyone that his mom and dad and sister was at ringside waiting for him for his match against Rey Mysterio. Then Michael Cole comes up and says, "We have a major announcement about Selena Vega," which was kind of random at first.
Random as fuck.
He said it really solemnly too, like like he was reporting on like 9/11 or something. He's like,
night or something. I was like, what the hell? Is
like
this?
Jerry Lawler got a heart attack all over again.
It was like that. It was like, ladies and gentlemen, Selena Vega has been traded through the transfer portal to SmackDown.
Yeah.
all right.
Okay, go.
All right, Michael. This is this was the big news, but the good news is they are breaking up the LWO. Hopefully, they're breaking them up.
This is her last day. This is her last day on Raw and her last day with the LWO.
The way he said it, I thought he was going to say like this is her last night in the company. I'm like,
yeah, same. Like what?
I was like, why would you one announce that on the show? But two, like.
Michael Cole was wild on the night.
Yeah, he was just saying shit tonight, dude.
Good Lord, he was on something.
I think they were high. They had to be.
They were high, bro. They had some edibles. They had some edibles or something because they were just fucking Pat McAfee eating all over the couch. I'm like, what the fuck you just said?
Yeah,
I got a blooper like can eat all night, like stuff like that. Oh my god.
But getting back to the match, the match was not that bad. It was okay. I mean, it was a TV match. There were some hiccups there in the match, but the best part of the entire thing was when Xavier's family shows up to ringside. His mom, his dad, his sister, and I assume maybe his like cousin or brother.
No, that was Lil Yachty, the rapper.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, they all had the dad
not related.
Xavier's like all happy to see his dad, and all of a sudden his dad takes his shirt off or his jacket off, and it's like he shows a New Day suck shirt, and Xavier's just losing his shit.
Xavier Woods' dad is the new John Cena Sr.
Yes,
and I'm all for it. I love
it. He's like all like disheveled. He gets back in the ring. He's trying to like get the upper hand on Ray, and then Ray does a Hurricane Rana. Hits him to the ropes. Ray hits a 619, comes up with drops the dime. 1, 2, 3. Ray wins. And as soon as the match is over with, Ray is celebrating with Xavier's family, gapping up with the dad, hugging the sister. So Ray Mysterio,
Yachty's there.
Yeah, so Rey Mysterio is officially a new member of the Woods family. So
that's what I kept saying.
Son.
Yeah, so basically, there's a stipulation they didn't tell you. This is the unofficial thing.
Yeah,
the winner gets to have Xavier Woods' family. So Rey Mysterio is now the new son. The whole LWO actually is the new son, and Lil Yachty is there for some reason too.
Dude, Lil Yachty, he said like, because I guess this is part of the segment when he's like, "All I need is Rhea." I'm like, nigga, dude, chill, stop doing it. Oh, it flipped out.
He hit him with the record scratch too.
I was trying to bleep it. I think I was trying to bleep it. It just came out.
I was stuck in the matrix.
You can say it. We can't.
But yeah, he was doing it hard, bro. I'm like, bro, you are down bad.
You're right. He was doing it. Yeah,
he's so down bad. He joined Xavier Woods' family too, bro.
Yep, just randomly.
Oh no.
Match wasn't bad. I don't think Xavier should have lost. At least not clean. Like a roll up. Ray should have just rolled him up after he got in the ring. I would have just did that.
Selena should have flashed herself. That would have been a good distraction.
Okay. I think Ray did need another win because he's just been eating fucking pins. He needs like a TV win, right? He needs something on Raw, no big event wins for Ray. No more. Yeah. I don't think he ever needs another pay-per-view event win.
Yeah, didn't Ray just beat Kofi last week on Raw?
Yeah.
Look, we don't need
he beat him, but it was like a roll up. Oh, he was like a roll up victory.
No, so here's the thing. I don't count that.
I don't count that.
Mainly because I completely forgot about it.
Oh boy.
But I guess I'll say something real quick on Selena. I hope she manages Andrade. That's what I'm hoping happens. give her something to do. And if she's on a new show, why not?
I have a theory, but I think maybe we should save it for later date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, afterwards, God, that was fucked. So Lyra Valkyrie is getting interviewed. And then she's like, "Oh, I've got, oh, look at me, I'm Irish, I have my little title." And then fucking Ivy Nile shows up with my boy Chad Gable and the Creed brothers. America Made is
It's
here.
always good
Shout
seeing
out.
Chad on TV.
Shout out. Please
Yeah.
salute. Everybody salute, please.
Salute.
Mr. T, I know you just salute anyways.
Oh, I'm saluting. You just can't see it. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. Not that type of salute.
Oh,
Very sexual.
okay, not that one. Okay, the other one. Okay.
All right, that's enough. So anyway,
You're gonna give me like Mel Brooks. You think I'm like Mel Brooks over here, don't you? Just like fucking just dressing up from Germany. Oh shit. That's what you think.
Yeah. You're fucking Daffy Ducking right now. You're wearing a nice sailor suit on the top and no pants or underwear on the bottom with your
I'm
little
looking, like
sailor hat.
I'm looking like a gay version of Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yes.
Oh no.
Fuck this. Oh, man.
So anyways, American Made shows up, so we're gonna get a match between Ivy Nile and Lyra Valkyria for that.
I'm okay with that. That makes sense. Good
Women's
first
US
opponent for her. Lyra's gonna easily win. It's a good. Yeah, women's IC. Yeah.
I don't remember which one it is. I gotta be honest. Both are meaningless at this point.
This time, they don't make sense to exist. We've talked about this. They shouldn't exist.
Mm-hmm. So we get that. So what else was there? Oh yeah, there was the fucking Maxine Dupree and Alpha Academy was there. Just please stop, please.
Yeah, stop.
WWE, if you're listening, please, no more, please.
No mas.
Shut it down.
No mas.
Yeah, shut up, shut
I
it.
need almost an American Alpha. I need almost.
We're at a point.
American Made.
The only good thing about seeing the Alpha Academy is we get to see Maxine. That's it. That's literally where we're at now.
That's it. Shout out to Maximum Male Models. Aren't they in AEW now?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You haven't seen them on TV in a while. Anyways, after that we get another goddamn Judgment Day match. We get Bianca Belair and Naomi versus Judgment Day. Now, I thought this was for the tag titles.
Same.
I thought that they were doing a women's tag title match tonight, and then also the one tomorrow night for NXT. So I was really hyped when Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez won because I'm like, thank fuck they got the titles off of Bianca and Naomi. What the fuck? They were terrible tag champs. They did nothing. Then I realized, oh fuck, it wasn't for the tag titles, and I was very disappointed again. This match was kind of mid. It was kind of meh.
Very mid.
We felt the show dragging.
Worst match of the night for sure.
Yeah.
This is about an hour. This is about an hour and a half into the show. So we had about an hour of the show left at this point. So look, it starts dragging at that point. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's better than how Raw used to be. Raw used to just feel like
Yeah.
it was dragging right after the first segment.
The fans did not care about this match at all. Like they just did not care. They were
They
like,
didn't give a fuck.
that was their like rest match or piss break match, basically. Until our boy Dom showed up. That's it.
Our boy Dom showed up. He pulled up.
Yeah. It's always nice seeing.
He pulled up the blicky and went. Dominic Mysterio shots. Anyways, where are we at?
This episode's wilding too.
Yeah, this is a wild episode.
Not gonna lie, I'm really fucking tired. Okay, so anyways, yeah, the match happens. They win, so whatever. Yeah, whatever. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a
Oh,
fuck.
no.
This
No.
stage right now. So let's move on. Rhea Ripley is interviewed backstage.
I'm sorry, who?
Rhea Ripley.
Okay, you cut out there.
Ripple really.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like you said before.
Yeah, so anyways, Lil Yachty's really horny in the crowd.
Yeah, Lil Yachty's screaming himself right now at this point of the show.
He's being a weirdo. He's being weird. They had to remove him. I have no proof that they actually had to remove him. I just think that he was gooning so hard that he was trying to rub up against the fucking the barrier and trying to climb over to run backstage. I just feel like he was gooning that much. Like this was a criminal goon.
Speaking about gooners, did we skip over the certain streamer that showed up during the commercial break, or because I thought he came out after?
No, no, he hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but we will talk about that because I think they're setting up a match for Mania, which is fucking wild. Who knows?
Yeah.
I actually think it'll probably be decent, especially considering how it's been with celebrities in WWE since what, Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny, yeah. Logan Paul, maybe? Was Logan Paul first?
Bad Bunny was first.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Bad Bunny's definitely. Objectively, I think he's the best celebrity wrestler they've had. Second one's probably got to be between Carl Mailman Malone and probably Dennis Rodman. Probably.
Oh, are we not counting Logan Paul because he's like part of the roster? Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to count. Yeah. But he did start out as one, and I'm going to count it as a celebrity wrestler.
I would say
He's
he's
a
my
part-time.
best. I wasn't really watching the Bad Bunny stuff, so I kind of just.
Is that because if you're racist?
I mean, I like the Latinas, but no. I mean,
Shut up. So, anyways, speaking of Latinos,
okay.
I'm so fucking tired, bro. I just want to go to bed. I just want to go to sleep, bro. I'm like Maz. I'm dizzy. So anyways, yeah, basically says, "Oh, you're gonna get fucked up in Mania or something." Whatever. No one gives a shit. Bailey has some shit fucking segment. No one gives a fuck about. Fuck that shit.
Bailey is just everywhere.
Io Sky
showed
up.
Io Sky shows up. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. No one gives a fuck. We more importantly, we come back from commercial break, and Pat McAfee shows off a picture of Michael Cole's gun at WrestleMania in Atlanta.
Yeah, for some reason, Pat McAfee just like, we're just gonna roast Michael Cole at WrestleMania 27 for some reason.
Yeah,
I forgot that Michael Cole looked like a pregnant dog.
Terrible. My God, that random tattoo, the bad tattoo.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that match, real quick, before we move on? Michael Cole got his tooth knocked out during the day. CM Punk and him were having a play fight, and Punk kind of like backhand him a little bit, like softly, and knocked out Michael Cole's tooth. That's a real story. I found that out a couple years ago. I was like, "What the fuck did
Michael Cole? Michael Cole looks like a 3-month pregnant dog."
So he looked like mom. All right.
The problem, that match was 30 minutes. Remember that, guys? That was a 30-minute match.
So, anyways, Penta he gets a video. We see Penta later, and then Paul Heyman comes out. Oh man, they did skip. Yeah, so we did get Kai Cenat. Okay, so anyways, Kai Cenat came out earlier. Sorry, my notes are all wrong. And basically, it was like, I'm gonna be at the Rumble. Just like I Show Speed, and I Show Speed, I'm coming for you. Finish it for me, Trey.
Nigga.
I Show Speed, I'm coming for you.
Nigga. There
you
go. Oh God.
Yeah,
Gee, that part's good.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the whole celebrities. I understand why celebrities are going to be there at the Rumble. We're trying to make it like a big cultural thing, but I don't know. I'm kind of like 50-50 about the whole streaming people, like streamers coming on to on TV. honestly.
I'm the same. I'm in the same boat. I gotta see. I mean, it could be funny. If they have some funny segments with certain superstars, I'll accept it. If it's like a lot of stuff in the back, as long as it's not on like the ring side or anything, if it's just like all in the back, I'll be okay with it.
I will say, at least we're getting people who are popular.
True.
Yeah.
Remember WWE for a while was bring out celebrities, and it's like, look, the Muppets are here.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Hugh
Bob
Jackman.
Barker was a good.
Ken
Bob
Jeong.
Barker was good. That was good. Bob Barker was good.
Yeah, Bob Barker was good, but here's my thing. Hopefully for the
Everyone
women's,
knows who Bob Barker is, at least, right? Like, that's the thing. People do know who Aisha Speed is. People know who Kai Cenat is.
Yeah.
They're trying to go for a younger demographic, so you're going to get a lot of people being like, I don't know who the fuck this is. Well, they're probably in their 40s.
Yeah.
And you do have to try to cater to a younger demographics, because eventually people get older. And then if everyone who's 40 and is the only people you cater to, well, at some point they're going to be 80.
Yeah.
You'll have nobody, right? Like, that's the thing. You kind of do.
I get that part, but here's my thing. Like, you don't think like in the future, like they'll try to bring in like what's her face, the one who's selling her beer, her yeast beer. What's her name?
Amaranth.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I hope not. I don't. Dude, nah.
I don't think so. Like, if you look at the ones that they've brought in, and yes, each of them have had their own controversies. Like, Aisha Speed accidentally had his dick flop out on stream.
What?
Yeah.
What did you just say to me? The fuck? How'd you know this, Cream? Are you a pecker checker? What the fuck? What the fuck?
It was literally all over social media. It was.
I didn't see this. I didn't see this. I'm calling bullshit.
No, it was a huge story. It was fucking huge.
Was this on black Twitter or white Twitter? There's a difference here.
It was on all Twitter. No, it was huge. Like, he was playing some scary game, and he started jumping up and
oh no.
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
So anyways, like, Aisha Speed has had that. Obviously, Logan Paul has had the Suicide Force thing, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
all the people they're bringing in have kind of very catered images, even with those fucked up things happening.
Yeah.
To the point where WWE is safer to work with them. You're not going to see like fucking, Moist Critical show up. Moist Critical doesn't have a PR team.
Okay.
You're not going to see Amaranth because she's a fucking whore. And you're not going to see
definitely
like
Hassan Piker. Definitely.
Yeah. You're not going to see Hassan Piker or Asmongold. You may see them in the crowd, but they're not going to show up and do anything. And if they do, they're going to deal with a lot of backlash and shit. So that's why they're going with some of these streamers as opposed to others, right? They will bring on the people who work on, they'll bring on Logan Paul and KSI because they have a huge drink brand, even though it is regressing pretty quickly. It was a fad and all that shit. But anyways, it's still popular enough. You're going to bring on Kai Cenat because he is the biggest streamer in the world. And like he is. He's the biggest one. I mean, he's getting like Anthony Davis from the Lakers to show up. He's getting, all these celebrities to show up.
He had John Cena on.
Yeah. He did. He had Cena on as well, right? So you have that as well. And you have Aisha Speed who barks at people.
He had a spot last year. Yeah.
And he did the best sell job of anyone in WWE. Remember, he took one RKO and he spent like a week in a neck brace posting pictures.
Yeah.
Being like,
Yup.
Yeah.
From one RKO.
Yeah.
So yeah. So there was that. I guess we can move on to
probably the backstage segment between Braun Breaker talking about the Royal Rumble, how he declared himself.
That's actually after the Heyman segment. Heyman comes out, reveals the WWE 2K thing, and says, "Oh, by the say Roman's in the Rumble. Shout out to my big homie Roman.
Yeah.
And then McIntyre comes out and says, "Nah, bruv, don't like your big homie." He says he has a message for his client that he's coming for him, and then Paul Heyman says, "I will tell the tribal chief that," and he says, "No, I was talking about CM Punk." So alluding to the fact that Punk has a favor that Paul Heyman.
Not gonna lie, when he said this the first time, I think both me and Tyler had the same reaction. He's talking about Brock.
Well, yeah, too. The way that Paul said earlier, I am the one behind, the one. I thought he was gonna say like he was the one behind 21-1. Like I thought he was gonna mention Brock. Like, is Brock coming back? Like what?
And there was a lot of reference. I mean, they said the Beast. So yeah, I slayed the Beast. Yeah, it's Brock. So they are alluding to him more, which makes me think
they did this with Punk. They did this with Punk. Remember when he came back?
They did, but the thing was the Punk thing. That was like really quick that got negotiated. Yeah. So I think it just means that they're open to doing stuff with Brock again.
Well, here's my question. He's under contract, right? And the WWE, we were not able to talk about this on Saturday, so I think it might be kind of good just to bring it up. WWE has a new thing called the WWE Friends and Family list, and there are several people on that list right now that are reportedly are going to be making surprise returns or debuts at the Rumble. So,
and why is Ken Shamrock one of them? Right?
Yes,
Ken Shamrock has to. He's all of them, actually.
Ken Shamrock,
he's all of them.
Just Ken Shamrock belly to back suplexing fucking like CM Punk or somebody. That'd be kind of funny. Or a McIntyre.
Kills Chad Gable.
Dude,
I want to see that. But
he wins the whole thing.
And alluding to what I was trying to say, imagine if Brock Lesnar and Ken Shamrock in a ring together. That'd be interesting. I'd like to see that. I know he's pushing 50, but hey, he's still good. He's in some good shape.
That would be good.
But yeah, I do think if Brock came back at the Rumble, that would be freaking ridiculous because that you even have more star power now in the Rumble, and plus you got to find out something to do with Brock at Mania. So that too.
Gunther. I think that's what they're gonna do.
Dude,
Jacob Fatu and Brock down the line, dude. Think about it.
Oh yeah, whew, sign me up.
That's a SummerSlam main event right there. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a Mania main event.
Dude.
And speaking about video games, I think we should mention that too. It was just announced like probably 20 minutes ago that there's going to be 3 versions of the video game coming out for 2K25. So there's going to be a regular edition, the Dead Man edition, and it's going to be the Bloodline edition. And apparently the Bloodline edition, they just showed like a screenshot of it. The Island of Relevancy is kind of going to be like the My City shit from like the basketball game, apparently. Yeah, I saw the screenshot of it, so I don't know how that's going to work out at all.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Just do season mode. Just do fucking season mode, man.
Yeah.
So we get that. We go to break, and it is time for Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Now, if it feels like you've seen this match a million times, it's because you have. The last time we saw this, I believe, was Saturday night's main event, not this past Saturday. The first one they did.
The first one,
December. Yeah. And it was like, fuck, man. I'm done with this matchup. I don't want to see it for a while. It's
getting like Bailey Nia.
Yeah.
It's just better matches. Just better actual matches, I guess.
Yeah. But this one wasn't fantastic. It looked pretty because Sammy busted his nose open a bit, but he started bleeding from his nose. But
yeah, it was kind of like if we give like this like a rating out of 10, probably a 3, right?
I would give it like 4.
I gave it a 7. I might lower it down to a 6. But yeah, 6 out of 10.
Bro's IGN right now. Holy fuck.
7 out of 10.
Whipping out those numbers like you're fucking Sir Jesus. Oh no, it was mid. I don't like giving like number rankings because
we sound like Dave Meltzer.
They're always inconsistent, and you leave yourself open to that. So I take back the 5 out of 10. It was mid. It was mid to meh. Meh is worse than mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better. That's like the positive version of meh. You get you get like fucking terrible. Ugh.
Now, if Cowman was here, he'd probably give it 10 out of 10, bro. But
10 out of 10, bro. Yeah, he'd be like 0 out of 10, bro. Terrible.
What the fuck you mean, cunt?
So yeah, anyways, Drew McIntyre wins.
Yeah.
Your boy Drew wins.
Big surprise.
Drew just continues to beat the shit out of him, and then we get adrenaline in my soul. Cody Rhodes comes running out and he kicks Drew off of him, and then in comes fucking Kevin. Kevin just fucks him up.
Yeah.
Sammy goes in for the save. No, but he kicks Cody in the head again. This is the second fucking time second week in a row.
Again. Yeah, second week in a row. Yeah, they did this last week with Rollins. I guess really quick on that shit. Rollins and Sammy had a backstage segment earlier, too.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about that, though. It was nothing. It was basically like, I'm sorry I kicked you in the head. You know I didn't mean it, right?
Yeah. It was really
like, okay.
Do we think, real quick, do we think that he gets involved in that Cody Owens match at the Rumble in the ladder match?
Yeah, but I don't want it, but I think he will, but he's going to attack Kevin or inadvertently calls Kevin, and we're going to probably do Kevin and Sammy. I don't really want that match at Mania, but it looks like that's what they're doing.
And by the way, go ahead.
I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want it either, but someone tells me that we're going to get a 6-man at Mania. How much you want to bet we're going to get Owens, Seth, and Drew against Sammy, Jay, and Jimmy?
Oh, yeah, they might. They've been kind of setting that up a bit.
Yeah.
If not Mania, Chamber.
Yeah.
I think he saved that for Mania, though.
Rollins is going to he's going to probably be in a title match, though. That's the only thing.
I don't think Seth will, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like, I could go a million different ways with what the fuck the card would be. And I don't there's an incorrect way to book this Mania. Like, there's so many options.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you could put Seth in a title match, or you couldn't. You could do Punk and Cody, because we're not getting The Rock. That's pretty obvious now.
Well, let's not say never, because we still got.
Let's not say never, because that's one of my spoil. That's one of my predictions. This Saturday we are getting The Rock. So
yeah, well, I don't think we are, but if we are, you can always do that. You can pivot to that, but if you leave open, some other stuff too, there's a million places they can go with this, and I don't think either one's there's better options, but I don't think there's many bad options.
Yeah, there's not bad options. Yeah,
but like.
Just like, I would really like The Rock to come back and do his final boss shit.
Like the worst thing you can do is like book Seth in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and let him win that match. That'd be something like that's a whole fuck you.
Yeah,
get it? No, because he can grab the trophy and he can go like this. And he can do this.
My God, the amount of time they had everybody do that when they won it. It was annoying.
Who was the last person who won that? Wasn't it Bobby? Wasn't it Bobby Lashley?
Was it Bobby? I thought it was Big Show.
It was Bobby.
Big
Show was the second guy to win it. Cesaro was the first.
Yeah, Cesaro did it first. Yeah.
That thing's a fucking curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And hopefully this year for WrestleMania that they have something set up for the Hall of Fame too, because the SmackDown right after the Hall of Fame, that's too much. They gotta separate that shit. I know we're going, but it just
I don't know. Do it Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning could work.
Do it Thursday. Do it Thursday.
Thursday night. Yeah,
because you have SmackDown. You got to do 3 hours of SmackDown, right? You got to do 3 hours of SmackDown on Friday. Why not do the Hall of Fame in that place? What's that new dome they built in Vegas? The
Boner Dome.
The Sphere, is that what it's called?
No, the Sphere.
That's what the kids call it.
I guess they call it the Boner Bowl. What the fuck?
The Boner Bowl. My God.
What the fuck, man? Holy shit.
Oh, I agree. We feel 3 hours is too long for sure. I agree.
Yeah.
Nobody calls it the boner ball.
I thought you just said they call it the boner ball. I'm like, why would they call it the boner ball? Like, what the fuck? This has been wild.
Do you guys remember when Texas A&M beat Michigan State in the boner ball?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
Anyways, Cody Rhodes gets kicked. Everyone leaves, and he just lies on the ground for a bit.
Like collecting his
Long
thoughts.
enough.
Just like
Long
I made a bad decision. I should have gone into acting.
Yeah.
He's just
And his
grabbing
music's just playing too.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
He got one hell of a Luva kick, and he's like,
Yeah.
on the
And-
ground.
And speaking about people with their jaws, we forgot to mention about Jey Uso's segment too, which I wasn't here for that, but I forgot about that segment. But
No, he just came out. He just came out and said, "I'm gonna win the Rumble." That was it.
I'm gonna win
Danced
the
on-
Rumble, oos. Yeet.
that's all he
it.
did? Really?
Pretty much, yeah.
God.
Not kidding. He was just like, I'm in the Rumble, oos, and I'm gonna win it, oos.
Can you
That's
imagine?
It was so bad, it's not even really worth mentioning.
God, dude. He wants to be black so bad.
He does, dude. He tries way too hard, man.
Just God.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, to get back to the main event segment, by the way, this last segment. So Cody's on the ground. They cut to a fucking commercial for WWE 2K25. Then they cut back. Cody's still going like, and then he gets up and he's about to talk. He's kind of talking about how much he loves his hometown stuff, and then we hear like Mussolini. So, anyways, CM Punk. Yeah, I think we have something for him.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? Comes on personality.
Yeah, so anyways, CM Punk comes out and basically is like, I'm your friend, I love you. That's okay. All right. And then he's like, yeah, but also I'm gonna win the Rumble and I'm gonna take the belt from you, by the way, homie. G for real. And I gotta be honest. I think Cody's character the last little bit has not been good character wise for Cody. I think it's starting to, this whole like paranoid Cody thing is not working.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't get it. I'm waiting. You know what it is?
It has
It's the
to do
Randy
with
feud. We need that Randy feud. I think that's really what it is.
If we get the Punk one, if we just get away from the Kevin one was interesting at first, and I think it was some of the best stuff that Kevin's done in his career, to be honest. But this paranoid shit is just, it's not working.
There.
Oh,
As someone who, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, ended at the Rumble and then
I think
tee
it
up
will.
for me, get ready to go.
I think it will. Yeah.
I think what they're going to do eventually.
Kevin on someone else.
Cody is definitely going to go. For someone who's not seen the show, I've seen clips, so I can't really say, oh yeah, that's what they're going to do. He's going to go straight up Homelander. I really do think he's going to do that eventually. He's going to turn heel, and I think there's going to be some big time money to be drawn with Cody being the heel. I really do.
I think so as well. I want to give it. I think
Not
you can
this year.
still get-
Not this year. Not this year.
Yeah, I think
And I
that's
think there's too many
think-
turns right now. Way too many turns right now.
honestly, if you can save it till Mania 42,
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I want them to save it to the point where there is like a little bit of the fans are just getting a bit tired of this baby face. I want that to start to set in a little bit, and then you turn them.
Or, maybe
It's going to make it so much easier to turn them when that happens. When the fans are already kind of starting to naturally turn on them, and then you just are like, okay, we're going with the flow. It's going to be way better. It's the same thing with Roman, man. Everyone fucking hated Roman, and when they turned them heel, holy fuck. It was a good heel turn because everyone already fucking hated them, and now you're giving them more, giving them a reason to hate them.
But
right?
here's the thought real quick. If they did turn Cody heel, now I'm not saying this is what they do. Let's just play fantasy booker here for just a second. Wouldn't it be something to see Cody versus Cena, and Cody turns heel against Cena? He gets tired of being that freaking goody two shoes like John Cena character. Like Here's John Cena, the part timer, getting cheered out, out of the building, and Cody is just fucking hated. He's been here for the past 3 years, busting his ass. John's been freaking filming movies in Budapest, doing McDonald's commercials, but the freaking breakfast sandwiches and shit. And here he comes, gets his flowers, and Cody's just getting disrespected. And you
I would say
Cena.
I would say you want to save that for Cena's last match then, because I want that to be like late in the year. I want us to go into Mania with him just becoming a heel, and now he's that guy that you have to beat. And all the while, you start building up someone as babyface to fight him. That's the thing. You need to build up that new babyface. Who's it going to be? There's a couple options right now.
Braun Breaker.
Some of them, yeah, Braun. There's a couple ones that you'd think, oh, that's ridiculous. Go off of what the fans are thinking. Honestly,
but for Cody to go heel, Cena would probably have to win the title, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to win it. Yeah,
necessarily.
And then Cody could shake his hand and then attack him after.
I don't know if Cena necessarily has to win the title for Cody to go heel. I think he just has to get so close, and Cody has to become so paranoid, right? If you're going to do that, then I guess you need to keep the paranoia type of thing.
Yeah.
But you need to execute it better, and it can't be like all the time. It just has to start slowly sinking in, right?
Or
slow paranoia.
Or, they do the whole thing with like Cena did like in 28 at WrestleMania. Like how everyone thought, oh, Cena's going heel when he lost to The Rock. Maybe that's what he does. Maybe just like I said, maybe Cena beats him for the title. He's trying to shake his hands like, hey, you had a good, you had a fantastic run, blah, blah, blah. And Cody just hits him right in the balls and hits him with the crossroads. And maybe that's the big match we get at Survivor Series, because John already said that, this is his last WrestleMania. This is going to be his last Rumble
year.
So, I mean, this calendar year. So I guess they had to probably do it maybe sometime this year, like November, maybe Survivor Series, or if there's a December pay-per-view, who knows? But yeah.
Yeah, I think you want to save that. That should be Cena's last match, but make it a feud, I would say.
Yeah. For me personally, it's not that I don't want heel Cody.
Turning him heel then.
It's not that I don't want heel Cody. It's just I think you got to build to it, and I think he could. There's still meat in the bone of it with him as a babyface right now. I just think he needs that feud. Maybe The Rock, Randy Orton, and he one of those guys. Those guys can bring it out of you.
Well, what did you just figure out, Cream?
Yeah,
Ultimate heel heat comes back Stardust.
Oh my!
I wish I had the power.
That would be heel heat.
I wish I had the fucking power to kick you right now.
That's what you don't, bitch. You don't, bitch. All right. And well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're actually at the end of the show.
We forgot what CM Punk said to Cody, though. We went on this.
Yeah, he said he was going to come get the title. He was going to win the Rumble.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a good promo. It wasn't as good as the one last year, but it was good.
I'm gonna stab you in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like Punk. I was like, hey, yo, what?
He's gonna shank him like a real man.
Hey, yo.
Before
there was a lot of what this.
Yeah, this episode was wild tonight. This episode, from commentary, from matches, from segments, it was wild on. Like
wild and raw tonight, yeah.
It reminded me of like older Raws. Like you remember if you go back and watch like Attitude Era Raws or Ruthless Aggression Raws, there was just wild shit happening.
Yeah, people would just say stuff and like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but it was just all fun, and that's what this show, like the energy this had. This is what they should have fucking had energy wise going into Netflix. It's taken a bit. We've had 2 good episodes because we've now been basically a month on Netflix for.
It has been a good month. This episode was good. So good three in a row. They've got 3 in a row.
Last week was kind of meh.
It was meh, but I would still say to where I wouldn't call it bad. So I could still say 3 in a row. I guess the first one is the best one still, we say.
I think actually the second one. I think the week after with Penta's debut and
Yeah.
that
Oh
match
yeah.
with Gable
Yeah.
and the rest, like the Punk Rollins McIntyre segment was good too. Like there was a lot of good stuff.
Last week, Punk telling everyone he was going to throw Hulk Hogan's old dusty ass over the top rope. That
Yeah.
popped me. that popped me.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna head to chat. We're gonna look at what chat thinks here lately, and then we're gonna hit it and quit it. Got to fill those Mania mid cards. That's true. We need another Greatest Royal Rumble. That is true. Lethal has declared for the Royal Rumble. Lethal, you are a gay piece of shit, and I will molest you.
But he didn't. But he didn't say what Rumble though. The male or the females. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, 3 hours. 3 hours too short. We all know that Lethal apparently has a small penis. That's been confirmed. Mr. T, you're declaring for the Rumble.
Yeah.
Try to make heel Cody, all this stuff. Cody versus Randy. He becomes a heel because he can't beat Randy. I think that's a better story than Cena, personally.
But
and
I think they're gonna turn Randy heel though for that feud. That's my only thing.
I would be interested to see Randy as a face and Cody as a heel. I feel like because everyone thinks Randy's going to turn heel.
Yep.
So what if you just say, no, we're turning Cody heel, and you save that for SummerSlam? You get later in the year, right? And then you could do a Survivor Series match, traditional, not War Games.
Yeah.
Not War Games. A traditional, because if you do War Games, that's like a blow-off match of a feud.
Yeah.
You could do a traditional match with Randy and Cody, right?
Yep.
No, I don't want to see heel versus heel. That's my thing.
No, it never works. Heel versus heel, like babyface versus babyface. It just doesn't work.
It's redundant.
Yeah,
I see it.
I think at this point, leaving Randy as face is a good idea. Plus, the fans fucking love him.
Yeah, he's too over now. Yeah, he's at that point. They sing to his theme.
Yeah.
And plus, it doesn't make sense that Cody. Oh, go ahead.
Well, this is the thing. You're putting it on its head because everyone is naturally, you would say, oh, Randy would turn heel.
Yeah.
So why not go the other way?
Yeah.
And you could use this Kevin Owens feud. Yeah. Right. Have Randy come back after Mania.
Yep.
Right. Honestly, leave him off TV for Mania. Have him come back. Have him. You leave them separate for a little bit. And then when you're gearing up for SummerSlam, then you start that feud. And then have something happen at Survivor Series that writes Randy off TV for 2 months. And then have him come back in the Rumble and win the Rumble and face Cody. You can do something like that.
Yeah.
That way you drag that feud out without actually dragging it out.
Yeah.
And so you get that Mania payoff, which is this Mania main event. But you get to hit all those you get to hit SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Rumble, and Mania with the same feud without it just being on TV all fucking for 6 months, and we're just stuck here with like the real.
Like you just said about Randy, everyone's always saying, "Oh, Randy's the one to turn heel." Cody thinks in his head that he has to turn on Randy before he has to get Randy before he gets him. Like it's the Han Solo Greedo thing. Han shot first. Okay? That's what he's going to do. That's what he should do, because that's very interesting dynamic in my opinion.
And I will agree, he's too over right now. Like you can't have him be heel and they're just singing his theme song.
Yeah,
that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And plus,
I hope that's the way they go. That would be fucking great. And again, you get to throw it on its head because, we're all expecting one thing, and you get to subvert us, and you get to subvert us in a way that actually works. Too, instead of just doing some AEW bullshit subversion. This is the thing; it has to make sense. And with the history between the two people, storyline wise, it makes a sense. It really does.
Now, if he's not in prison or jail, Ted DiBiase Jr., that would have been interesting to bring him on back to TV. But I don't know if he's serving jail time with the whole welfare thing. But
I don't think he's going to come back.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised Ted DiBiase Sr. was at Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
yeah,
he was there.
And
he struggled to get out of the car.
But Junior is not. I don't think Junior's coming.
Junior's
back.
never coming back. He's never.
Well, I'm not
back.
saying I'm not saying come back like have a match or nothing like that. But like he like shows the support with Cody. Like remember when like during COVID or the Coof, whatever you want to. I don't know if we can say now on YouTube. Remember when Heath Slater came in? He got released that week, and he was a part of the McIntyre and Ziggler feud.
Yeah,
I'm like saying like use him for that kind of like that instance, like
bring him for a one-off type of
thing. Not for a match or something like that. Just bring him and say off the work. Like you can come in and it's like what do you expect, Randy? You taught us everything that you somewhat knew. All right, I didn't teach you everything I know. Blah blah blah. But still, it's like one of those things.
Maybe even have like Randy have Cody beat.
Yeah, and
fucking had Ted Jr. come in and distract. Not even attack. I want him to distract Randy. And Randy is so thrown off, roll up pin.
Yeah, like you can dress him up as a fan. It's like, well, who's this? And all of a sudden, like he takes the hoodie comes off, and there he is. It's like, oh my god!
He takes the Sting mask off to reveal it's.
Oh my god! By the way, I do have one more thing to say before we go. It was just confirmed that the Raw Underground match type will be in the new 2K25 game. So you guys know what that means. Shane McMahon is confirmed for 2K25. Okay, Shane McMahon is confirmed.
Yeah, here comes the money.
Why are they doing this now?
Yeah, why? Yeah, what are we doing with the Raw Underground in 2025?
Is it because NXT's using it for like?
I guess. Right? But is she in the game? Is she gonna be in the game?
I mean, there's a good possibility.
You know what this makes me think? This is like assets. They had this match type like ready to go for when Raw Underground happened. Yeah. And it failed so spectacularly. They're like, well, we can't use that. And now they saw that they're using it in NXT. They're like, oh, we actually already have something on the shelf. We're just gonna dust it off.
Yep, definitely.
Like now you can have like if you can do it, you can do creative arena. You can do Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. Or
you could
stuff like that now, but that's just crazy, man.
Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've gone a little bit longer than I thought we would. But thank you everybody for watching. We are gonna head the fuck out. We're gonna hit it and quit it. I think we did a little bit of fantasy booking here, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we got to play your favorite. Chat loves us. Miss Trey loves us even more. Trey, tell everybody what to do, where to go, how to get there, that type of thing. Tell them.
Just subscribe to my channel, and that's about it. That's all I really got.
I got it. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America. America. Do you have your passport?